Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new Doctor Who ranking video for today. So for this Doctor Who ranking, I'm going to be ranking every 10th Doctor story from worst to best. So we've got 35 of these to talk about. So I'm also going to say I'm really looking forward to seeing Tennant playing the 14th Doctor, considering that the 14th Doctor is a totally different incarnation from his 10th persona. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing that. The 10th Doctor is definitely my second to least favourite incarnations. I mean, Jodie Whittaker is my least favourite. That's nothing to do with Jodie Whittaker. It's just the way how some of her scripts are written and all that, where 10's basically the same. He feels more of a human Doctor instead of a Time Lord Doctor. He does have some Time Lord moments, but that's way after Rose has gone and they stopped doing the whole date sort of thing going on in Series 2, like in New Earth, Teeth and Claw. Then, of course, you have the Idiot's Lantern, Satan's Pit and the Possible Planet, you know. It's like a whole lovey-dovey thing going on in that series. So, welcome to my ranking of every 10th Doctor story. So, there are 35 of these. So, this is my opinion alone. But I am interested if you like to let me know how do you rank the 10th Doctor stories. So, 35 has got to be The End of Time. Now, The End of Time was building up to so much was going on for the 10th Doctor's final story. I mean, you had that epic finale at the end of Waters of Mars, where you got the whole Time Lords victorious, about to happen. The Doctor realizes going out of control. So what's going to happen? Oh yeah, they're just panning back down. So he's basically locking the TARDIS like a car. He's acting stupid and silly. Then, of course, he goes to Wilfred after trying to hunt the Master by showing that the Master's still being resurrected by the Ood. And then you just don't really care for 10's final episode. I mean, what was the point of him going back to say goodbye to all of his companions in part 2 of this story? It made no sense. We had Journey's End for that. That was the finale. That was the big goodbye. We didn't really need them to shove him into this story. There was really no point of it. And the whole regeneration thing, I don't want to go. It's just so pointless and so stupid. I have so many issues with The End of Time. So talking about what's in 34th place. So in 34th place, it is the Christmas Invasion. So I've gone from Tennant's last story to Tennant's first story. This one, I did had this one in last for a very long time, but I have recently rewatched The End of Time. I'm like, no, this has got to be Tennant's worst one because of the whole thing that was going on in Series 4, the specials with the whole Time Lord victorious going on, and then of course it just leads to nowhere. But the Christmas Invasion, for me, it is just so crap. I mean, the Doctor spends literally a half hour of the 45-minute episode in bed, and he literally comes about and saves the world in the last 15 minutes. But all we see of him is just sitting in bed, and it's just so pointless and boring. I mean, if you compare this to other post-regeneration stories, you've got so many better ones in Classic Who, and of course you've got two great ones in Modern Who, which is basically The 11th Hour and Deep Breath. This is so crap and pointless. I am sorry to say that. Number 33, it is Daleks in Manhattan, Evolution of the Daleks. Oh, yeah. What am I going to say about this two-parter? It's a mess. It really is a mess. And that's all I'm going to say about it. It's just absolutely a mess. Love and Monsters. Yeah. Love and Monsters is just pointless and rubbish and not very interesting. Number 31, we've got Turn Left. It's a good Donna Noble episode, but it's not one I physically do enjoy. It's not one I really go back and rewatch quite a lot. I only watch like the clips for the end where you got Rose, like Donna talking about Rose coming back and the Doctor's there running around. You got Bad Wolf all over the place and the TARDIS is there on red. It goes, it's Volcano Day. That's the only clip I watch it for, and it's just not really interesting to me. Number 30, New Earth. Excuse me, I'm just going to go and have a bit of a nap. Yeah, let's try and sleep through this boring fest, eh? Yeah, I'm going to try and sleep to get through the New Earth. Yeah, that's what I personally think about New Earth and that. Number 29, The Girl in the Fireplace. It's good. I like the clockwork droids. I like the whole thing with Madame de Pompadour. Again, we kind of have a four-way type of relationship going on, because you got Madame Pompadour with the 10th Doctor, you got Rose, looking at the 10th Doctor being jealous. Mickey is looking at Rose thinking, oh, she used to look at me like that and not anymore. It just feels a whole love thing being shoved into it. But the Clockwork Droids are really good. I'm so glad they came better in a better episode than this one. Number 28. The Idiot's Lantern. Set in 1950s, yeah, it's a kind of a good episode, you know. We do see the coronation to Queen Elizabeth, but what's the whole point with that alien going, hungry, hungry? Yeah, just shut the flip up. I really don't care for this episode. Number 27, Theatre. I'm going to get off this episode because I really don't care. Number 26, The Shakespeare Code. The Carry Knights are a good thing about this episode. I don't really care for the whole CGI effect with the whole globe sphere, and you've got all the cannons flying about up the globe and stuff, and the Doctor basically shouts out, good old JK, after shouting Expelliarmus from Harry Potter. Yeah, I just don't really care for it. It's got some good moments in there, to be honest with you. The Fires of Pompeii. I do like the Palavilia. Palavilia is quite good. I like the fact that we are actually in Pompeii, and it really gives us that very good historian episode. It's good to see Tennant in a historian episode. I mean, I don't really think he had that many. I think this is the only one he actually ever had in his run. Yeah, going way back, this is a proper historian episode. It's one I really do enjoy, and I think it's quite good. Then, of course, we have 24, The Next Doctor. So, we've got a Christmas episode, we've got Cybermen. What could go possibly wrong? I spoke too soon about the Cyber Shears. I really hate the design of the Cyber Shears. I really hate Miss Hartigan. I really think she's a bit of a div. I just don't really care for her character, and I'm glad that she finally died. Number 23, The Lazarus Experiment. The storyline's quite good, but really bad CGI. The story is absolutely brilliant, but terrible CGI on the Lazarus creature. I don't... Ugh. That's all I'm going to say about that. Number 22, Teeth and Claw. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Again, it is literally like the Doctor taking Rose onto a date, but then it ends up becoming a whole werewolf type storyline. The werewolf's quite good, and it does really stand out now that it's still CGI, but it does actually still look exactly the same when you watch it on the Blu-ray, and it does stand. I do quite enjoy Teeth and Claw. I do like Queen Victoria. I think she's absolutely brilliant. I like the way how she goes, and if this Doctor does return, then Torchwood shall be waiting. I just absolutely do like her performance. The actress that plays Madame de Queen Victoria. Number 21, Planet of the Ood. Yeah, I quite enjoy this one. Not many people do, but I have to be honest, this is the ones from 21 onwards are the ones I really enjoy. Now, Planet of the Ood, I absolutely love. I think it's got a great soundtrack to it. I love the fact when you have that sad music playing for the Ood when Donna looks at them. I really love the way how the Doctor goes, what are you going to do? Lock me in a cage. Ah! Like that. I really love that. I love the way how you kind of got the Doctor being chased by a big giant claw. I absolutely love this episode. Next episode, Planet of the Dead. So this is David Tennant with Michelle Ryan. And it's actually quite a good episode. So we're on a bus. aka the 200. We have alien fly type creatures. We have aliens that can actually eat pure metal and create a portal that's going to Earth. Quite a good episode. If you haven't seen it, do check it out. It's absolutely brilliant. Number 19, we have Midnight. Midnight is brilliant. Not one I do go back and rewatch quite a lot. It's one of those where it's like, it's good, but I don't really want to rewatch it because I just don't really want to rewatch it. It is good though. It is absolutely good. The Unicorn and the Wasp, brilliant. It's a great murder mystery story. I do like the fact that it's a big giant wasp and we've got Agatha Christie in it. I really do enjoy this episode quite a bit, but it does have a few issues with it, but I don't really care. Plus, it does have the actor who is in The Talents of Wing Chang doing another role in Doctor Who. And also, we do see David Tennant's father in this episode as well. So it's nice and cool, that is. Number 17, The Doctor's Daughter. So we have David Tennant playing the 10th Doctor. We have Jenny, aka... I can't remember Peter Davison's daughter for the life of me. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name at the moment. It will come to me at some point. So Jenny, the actress that plays Jenny is actually the daughter of Peter Davison. And because this is the episode where Tennant and Georgia, that was it, Georgia Moff, met, who basically Georgia Moff is actually as I said, is the daughter of Peter Davison, the actor who plays the Fifth Doctor. And the fact that them two are now married with kids is actually brilliant, because as I asked Peter Davison about it, he goes, he only married her to get to know me. I think that's actually properly true, that one. I actually do enjoy the episode, though. It's actually quite good. School Reunion. The return of Sarah Jane Smith and K9. Brilliant. The Quilletarians is brilliant. Don't really care for the whole jealousy. I just really want to go up into the screen and just slap Rose's face effing stupidly. Because the way she just gets jealous, it's just pointless. It's just boring. It's not interesting. So stop being a Mardy Moody cow. Because I don't really care at that point. The rest of the episode is quite good. It's just that scene where you got Rose acting really, really jealous. And then, of course, you got Mickey going, oh, mate, the Mrs. and the X. Welcome to every man's worst nightmare. I don't really care for that line. I don't really care for Rose being jealous. I just really want to go and slap her in the face sometimes. Ugh, I really do. But the rest of the episode is quite good. I do like the Quilletarians. I do like Mr. Finch, played by Anthony Head. Number 15, Partners in Crime. Absolutely brilliant. Quite enjoyable. A good opener to a very strong series. Series 4, it is my favourite 10th Doctor series. So it's a good opener to it. I love the adipose. They do make me laugh. I don't know what people think of them, but I do actually find them a little bit funny. Number 14, the Master Trilogy with Utopia, Sounds of the Drums, and Last of the Time Lords. So I'm going to be 100% honest here. I wish Joe Jacoby played the Master all through this three-parter. I really think Sounds of the Drums and Last of the Time Lords would have been brilliant with Derek Jacobi playing the Master. But of course, Joe Jacoby did play the Master only for the last 5 minutes of Utopia. I really think he had some great vibes, because he does remind me so much of Roger Delgado's Master from the Pertwee era, and I just absolutely love him. John Sims' Master, very, very good. I do quite enjoy John Sims' performance in this one. I really mean, for John Sims' Master appearances, I really do enjoy this Dark Water. Sorry, I really do enjoy Sound of the Drums and Last of the Time Lords, and I really do enjoy World Enough in Time and The Doctor Falls. They are absolutely 2 good episodes in this one. I really hate the end of time, because it does ruin John Sims' Master for me a little bit. Number 13, we have Blink. Blink, Blink, Blink. Fantastic. The introduction to the Weeping Angels. Absolutely fantastic, amazing stuff going on in the episode. And it's a very Doctor-like episode, and it's absolutely brilliant, because the Weeping Angels become a fan favourite from this down on. Number 12. I've had to put Gridlock. Gridlock is amazing. So we've got the face of Bo back, and he dies. But we have the return of the Macra. Yes, the return of the 1967 villains, the Macra from the Macra's Terror. Now, I never knew this when I was watching the episode growing up, but I absolutely love rewatching it now, because I just love the fact how the animation really helps the Macra, and the fact they go from these intelligent beings to these mind-savage beasts. It really makes me think that this is early on, before the second Doctor encounters them when they become intelligent. Number 11, we have Smith and Jones. The Dedu's very first appearance, Martha Jones' very first appearance. And of course, it is my second favourite Tennant series that this is in. I absolutely love it. I really do. Number 10, we jump into series 2 now. With this one, we have Rise of the Simon and Age of Steel. We are into a parallel universe. We got Pete's World. We got the Cybermen. We got the Cyber Controller played. We do have Roger, the actor that plays Trigger in the British comedy Only Fools and Horses. He's absolutely brilliant in the role. Roger Darlord, I think his name was. But we do have a great episode in this one. It's actually quite good. Number 9, The Impossible Planet. Absolutely love it. The Impossible Planet is absolutely brilliant. It's amazing. It's epic. I really love the Satan's Pit. The actual actor that does the voice for the Beast is actually the one that does the voice for Sutekh in the Pyramids of Mars. So it's really good to have a classic Doctor Who actor to come back and do and lend his voice to another Doctor Who villain. The Ood are absolutely brilliant in this episode. I do like it. We are the Legends of the Beast. I just absolutely enjoy The Impossible Planet and Satan's Pit. It's actually quite good. Number 8. Number 8, we have The Voyage of the Damned. So we have David Tennant, we've got Kylie Minogue, we've got the Heavenly Host, we've got Max Capricorn. My name is Max. He really does that. He really does make me laugh. I do enjoy Voyage of the Damned. I think it's a good Christmas episode. I love rewatching this every Christmas, to be honest with you. It does really make me laugh in parts. I really love the way how the 10th Doctor is. Again, it does have lovey-dovey stuff, but I just try and switch it off because it's not too much in your face like it is with Rose. So I do quite enjoy the episode for what it is. Number 7, we have Army of Ghosts and Doomsday, a Cyberman versus Dalek story for the very first time in Doctor Who history. And of course, we get rid of Rose. Yes, no more lovey-dovey stuff, but they do plan it out over the next 2 episodes. They plan it out. Ugh. I do like the goodbye at Bad Wolf Bay, but this story just really panned out on the whole relationship side of the Ten and Rose, where Rose says, "Oh, I love you," and he goes, "Quite right too." And I suppose this is my chance to say it. I'm glad he never said the line. I'm really glad he never said it. It just absolute, But the rest of the episode is quite good, and it does introduce us to Torchwood as well. Number 6, we have the Santoran Stratagem and the Poison Sky. The Santorans' epic return since 1985, and it's absolutely brilliant. We have General Star. We have Commander Skork, played by Dan Starkey, who is absolutely brilliant, and he does play in the later on in the modern era of Matt Smith and Capaldi's Dr. Strax. Yeah, it's a really great Santoran episode. Absolutely brilliant and fantastic. Now we're into the top 5. Yes, the top 5 stories of the Tennant era. These are the ones I absolutely do enjoy. So number 5, we have Human Nature and Family of Blood. So the Doctor's turned himself human to hide away from the Family of Blood so they can actually be nice. But they do try and hunt him down. They end up killing a load of people in the English village. This story is set in 1914, before they go to 1913, just before the World War I started. I really love the fact how the scarecrows are really brilliant. I mean, especially when you have Son of Mine basically introduce them to the father, into the farmer, and he rips the arm off, says, "Oh, these things, they're very nice, aren't they, sir?" I really do enjoy this episode. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Number 4, in 4th place, we have my favourite Tennant Christmas special, The Runaway Bride. I absolutely enjoy the Rachnos. The Rachnos is just a superb alien design, really brilliant. It introduces us to Donna Noble for the first time. It's absolutely brilliant the way how she's shouting at the Doctor, saying, "Where am I? You're inside the TARDIS." "The what?" "The TARDIS." "The what?" "It's called the TARDIS. You're just not saying the proper words. You're just saying things." I just absolutely do love The Runaway Bride. It's absolutely brilliant. Number 3 is Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead with the Fashion Dorada. The invisible alien creatures that can eat a whole human in one go, skinning down your skin, and you've got your skeletons, and then they use the body of the skeletons to go around and trying to capture the rest of the humans. Hey, who turned out the lights? Absolutely brilliant. I do love this 2-parter. I mean, for it to be in 3rd place, you know I physically enjoy it. It's absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. I just absolutely enjoy it. Number 2. So in 2nd place, we have The Stolen Earth and Journey's End, the finale to Series 4. Now, this one, it is so good to me because it's a massive Doctor Who crossover story. We got Torchwood, we've got the Sarah Jane adventures crossing into Doctor Who. Again, it's absolutely brilliant and fantastic. We've got Daleks and Daleks and Daleks and Daleks. We've got a new Dalek Supreme. We have the return of Davros after 20 odd years. We have the return of Davros in 20 to 30 years. 20 to 30 years. 1988. Yeah, sorry, 30 years. 30 years later, we have the return of Davros. It's absolutely brilliant of a story. I do love Julian Beecher's Davros. Supreme Dalek. Is the news Earth has been suffocated? I meant, is there any news of him? Wait, negative. We are beyond the Doctor's reach. But Dalek Khan still speaks. I just absolutely love that 2-parter. Absolutely brilliant. And number 1, my all-time favourite 10th Doctor story is The Waters of Mars. The Waters of Mars. What can I say about The Waters of Mars? Well, it is absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely amazing. I love the fact we've got Gadget, who's a funny robot. You got the whole thing with the whole Time Lord Victoria starting to work out with the Doctor basically losing his mind. He's there thinking to all the callbacks that we have in the earlier Tennant story. So he goes, "I'm not just a Time Lord. I'm the last of the timers." And he breaks the laws of time. And the way you just see the Doctor just snap and breaks the law of time, it's brilliant and just truly brilliant and epic. I really love that. I really do enjoy 10 when he just fully snaps, but again, the end of time does ruin it for me, so I am sorry to say. And that is my ranking of the 10th Doctor stories from worst to best. Let me know what you think of this. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, subscribe, and share, and join for more awesome Doctor Who content.